Hi, this is Gary Kay. We're here at InfoComm 2022, and I'm here with Steve Seminario, the Vice President of Product Marketing at Planar. Steve, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks, Gary.
I will have to say that it sounds so good not to have to say Planar, layer, Planar. I like being able to just say Planar, no offense.
That is good. Yeah, it's good to see you in person, too. That's
Good
nice.
to see you in person. All right, so first off, has the show been good for you?
It's been fantastic. Yeah, you're not sure what to expect first year back, but it's been great. And it's our XR stage has really attracted a lot of people in to try to understand more about that technology. So that's been cool.
We're going to show that, actually. But first, I want to talk about one of the big launches that you did here at the show is the UC Complete series, which is a 21:9 aspect ratio LED that comes in, I think, 4 or 5 form factors, pixel pitches, I should say, right?
Right. It's like 4 sizes of 21:9 and then 1 size of 32:9 because programs like Microsoft Teams Rooms Front Row also accommodates 32:9, 21:9, 16:9, of course, but kind of taking advantage of these layouts that they've created and really just the whole hybrid work environment.
So the pixel pitch is going to determine resolution and size, obviously, of your display, or what?
Exactly, and we can do different configurations, but we have, what we're showing behind us is the Planar UC Complete. It's 21:9 aspect ratio, 153-inch diagonal. It's about 12 feet by 4.5 feet, and it's 0.9. But then we have it in 1.2, et cetera, in different sizes, yeah.
Yeah, and obviously with Front Row, Microsoft Teams Front Row, this is a perfect application. Of course, Zoom's going to have the same thing. Actually, Barco's Click Share, too. I don't know if you saw, they've actually accommodating 29.9 now, and they're used a lot in UC environments as well. So I think you'll see that compatibility, room compatibility as well. Yeah. This is a neat configuration here, but there aren't very many companies that can do this, right? Because you have control. Like a lot of companies are buying raw component LED and they don't have any control over it. In your case, you own the factory and you have complete control over what you build, so you can purpose build something like this.
Right, and I think what people like is it's one SKU, one price, everything you need. I mean, you bring your VTC system to it, but for the wall, it's everything you need. And what we also include is our Wall Director VC, and so it's not just a single-use Microsoft Teams, that's all you can do. You have full windowing, picture-in-picture, you can do anything with it as well. So it adds value to the wall.
I think one of the things that's attracted a lot of people to your booth is the XR set. As you may know, we started a publication that exclusively focuses on XR technology called Launch Code. So I know Megan's going to love this, but this is an XR set. And I shot a social video on that. If you want to go to my LinkedIn page, you can watch that. I kind of interacted with the stage. And we have, of course, we're going around shooting product videos on each one of the product stations here. So if you type in Planar in the video search window, you can actually see all those product videos. But tell me, obviously you've helped pioneer this industry. You're one of the early entries into this virtual set world. We've seen, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I know what they're doing with Mandalorian, all the sets there. Right. But, you must feel really good about being one of the standards that Hollywood's counting on.
Yeah, well, we've learned a lot. I mean, it's such a dynamic environment, and what we're trying to do here is we're getting so much interest from corporate customers who are really trying to learn, how can I use this to just raise the professionalism and the interest in the content I'm developing. And so really that's kind of the point, is how do you take some of these professional techniques from broadcast and filmmaking and apply them to more of a corporate environment.
Yeah, and in this case, looks like you're in your own factory here.
Exactly. I mean, if you're doing a sales pitch remote to a customer who's a factory customer, you can be in their factory and explaining exactly what your company's going to do for them.
It makes me wonder.
It
makes me wonder. I watched the Apple keynote on Monday. I wonder if they did this for the Apple keynote, because it looked like they were in their building.
They're using a ton, I'm sure, of XR technique. Oh yeah.
And they've got the capability of doing that, unlike most other companies. This is really cool technology. I mean, it's interesting. If I come back to InfoComm a year from now, what's going to be different? I mean, what are we going to see different from Planar? I mean, you're pioneering something here. You're pioneering something here. You've always been sort of a leader especially in LED and LCD technology. What will we see as we move forward and we get back to sort of more normal?
Yeah, well, I think, in terms of the XR, it's going to be easier. That's the thing. It's a little complicated now. So I think it's going to get easier and easier, more approachable. And we're trying to do, like we did with the UC Complete, more comprehensive solutions that, again, make the deployment easier. So I think we'll continue on that path.
I forgot to ask you about that. You said it's an all-in-one, so I'm assuming that you just plug in an HDMI cable just like you normally would, and it fires the wall, or what?
That's it. Yeah, with this VC, our video controller, you can really just plug in anything and have complete control over the wall. Yeah. And so in the Teams environment, it's a Microsoft Teams device, certified device. You choose and plug it in and go.
Yep. All right. So you can learn more about that at planar.com as well, called UC Complete. And like I said, we swap videos at every product station here. So if you go to raypubs.com/InfoComm2022, type in Planar in the video search window. Steve, always a pleasure. I enjoy doing this interview every year, and every year you blow me away with new stuff that you're doing here. So you kept busy during the pandemic, and congratulations. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.